Hello everybody, this is Jesse Krieger, author of Lifestyle Entrepreneur and founder of Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Academy. I want to welcome you back to this free video training series on how to become a lifestyle entrepreneur. Remember, this is all about how do you take your interests and passions and turn them into products and services that serve other people in a way that supports your lifestyle and exploring your own interests and passions in creative and engaging ways, with a business that can be run from anywhere in the world with little more than a laptop and an internet connection. And in the last videos, we started to talk about how do you go through this process of turning your interests and passions into products and services. And we started to use hockey as an example and looked at the different products and services, the economy that grew up around this field of interest. We talked about sticks, pucks, gear, books, training DVDs, being a coach, having a competition, and ultimately settled on wholesale hockey sticks as an example of a type of business that you can set up and run in this lifestyle entrepreneur fashion. And so we talked about how to do market validation by doing different searches around the term wholesale hockey sticks, promotional hockey sticks, custom hockey sticks, and looking to see how many advertisers there were surrounding the search results to see how much transaction activity is taking place in this mini niche economy, this niche market, so to speak, of custom branded wholesale hockey sticks. But then we talked about, in the last video, well, how do you set up and structure a business that takes advantage of this opportunity that we've now found and validated by seeing the number of advertisers and people that are willing to pay to be in front of you at the exact time that you're doing a search for wholesale hockey sticks. And then we looked at how do you structure a business with suppliers that can produce, manufacture, and fulfill these hockey sticks to customers, and contractors that can build the website and the graphical elements and anything else that you need for the identity within this niche-focused hockey stick business, and to power a website that is the front end, visible to your customers, and where you can work with partners, such as a league that has multiple hockey teams, where you can sell custom branded sticks in wholesale quantities to each of the teams within the league, which would be a partner example. And in this video, I want to talk to you about the 21st century internet economy and more about how to use services like Elance and Freelancer and Guru.com, where there's online talent pools, really, of hundreds of thousands of people and teams and professionals that are willing to work with you online through this platform without ever necessarily meeting or speaking, to create whatever you need done to build, support, and grow your business. So in this video, let's talk about the 21st century internet economy. And let's use Elance as an example. This is one of my favorite online talent platforms. I've done close to 100 projects and tens of thousands of dollars worth of business through Elance and over the last 3 or 4 years, which has built upwards of 10 different businesses online, both for myself, for my clients, and for my business partners. And so this is a wonderful platform that can provide almost anything that you need done, from logo design to website development to application programming if you're going to do something for an iPhone or for a tablet device. And here you've got essentially a workroom. Once you've posted a job, which it really just entails describing what you need done in a sort of abstract way. So in this example, you'd say, for the job post, we're looking for a website designer to do a homepage and an inner page mockup for a hockey stick wholesale business. And we provide hockey sticks in wholesale quantities to people in North America. And we need a website that can represent us and have good graphical images. And we look forward to your bid and look forward to working with you. So in a nutshell, in a summary, that's an example of what you could post as a job, which is free, on a site like elance.com, and then you'll have contractors bidding on your job. So you can have, it just goes on, how many people here will bid on a job, you can get anywhere from 40 different bids for a logo design in a span of 24 hours, up to, I've had upwards of 50 different bids for a copywriting, creating the content to go on a website in the first 24 hours from making a post. And I think what's important is to look for a few key things when people are submitting bids, and that's to look at their previous work experience. So you can just look at the dollar amount that they've earned cumulatively. If somebody's earning, $10,000 and they have 40 different jobs in their job history and they've been ranked, say, 4.8 out of 5 stars, then there's a pretty reasonable expectation that they're going to do good work for you. And on the other end of the spectrum, if somebody has maybe one job and $50 of work history and nothing in their portfolio, then you're kind of taking a risk, and you may get something great because they just joined the platform and don't have a work experience, or they suck and you're going to get, what you pay for. So once you choose a contractor and once you hire them into the job and you set the terms, say, I'm going to give you $100 at the outset and then $100 when you're complete to do these homepage designs for me, then you're inside what's called the workroom. And this is really just sort of a chronological message area, so you can communicate back and forth. You can also upload files, and you can actually exchange all the files back and forth through the platform. And Elance and all these other online talent platforms also usually have an escrow function, so you can actually send the money through Elance, put it in escrow, and then once you are satisfied with the work that you get back from the contractors, release that to them with all the security that you need to know that if something goes wrong, you're not on the hook to pay for work that you're not going to use or that's not up to par. So it's become a very safe platform and a great intermediary between people that you've never met who are providing, sensitive information for your business. So then you have the workroom, and you can also invite in your team. So say you've got a technical specialist that's a friend of yours, you can have him come in and communicate back and forth to tell, say, a developer or somebody that's doing programming for you something specific. Or say you have a business partner or a design expert who's going to do a sort of a project management role for you. Then they can come in and facilitate the work being done. Of course, you can do this yourself, and if you're new to this whole game of lifestyle entrepreneurship, you should get a feel for how all this works. But I think the main takeaway here is that any idea that you have, any idea for a website that you have, any idea for a graphic design or for sales copywriting or for even ghostwriting on a book, you can more or less find it. It's readily available, and you can go and hire these people today online and have a number of people bidding competitively to do this work for you. And you can also have a team and start to be the global manager for your business if you have somebody else working with you that's managing projects. But for the first time through, you should do it yourself. So now in this video series, we've walked through coming up with initial ideas and just starting from any point, planting the flag and looking around an area of interest. We used hockey to see the economy of products and services that grew up out of this, around this hobby or this interest or this passion. And then we looked at how do you validate the market by doing searches and checking to see how many people are advertising or willing to pay to be in this space when you have that specific product idea in mind. And then we looked at how do you start to build the structure of a business and specifically how to find and hire talent so that you can do all of this from anywhere with your laptop and an internet connection. So you can travel around the world like we are now here in Munich, Germany, en route to Sweden and then Norway, taking care of business as need be with our laptops, but then on the off time going and exploring and having a really fun lifestyle. So that's what this is all about. And I hope that you've gotten some value out of this. I hope this sparks some ideas. And if you want to dive in and really go through the process, then I encourage you to take a look at Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Academy, which I'll tell you about later. But for now, go out there and start creating something and learn the things that you need to know so you can do what you love to do and ultimately be the person that you want to be today. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.